now this ain't our rest. We were sent here for punishment because we didn't obey God. We said, no, we ain't keeping the commandments. We gonna do whatever the hell we want to do. So you know what happened? Okay, you niggas don't want to listen? Y'all don't want to listen? Slavery. Slave ships. Hung from trees. Rape, robbed, and murdered. Last hired, first fired. Y'all gonna live in the village. Y'all gonna live on A5 and 90. Y'all gonna live in the worst parts of the city. Y'all gonna get the worst food, the worst education. Y'all gonna get the worst of everything because y'all don't want to listen to God. Bro, we made a covenant with our God and we didn't hold up our end. So now we on the bottom. But what do we got to do? Since we did not keep the commandments of God and look where we at, what do we got to do to get back on top? It's simple. What we got to do, bro? We got to keep the commandments, bro. If not keeping the commandments, God is to where we at. Because God said, give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6 real quick, bro. This is what y'all got to understand, bro. You got to understand, bro, how God really feel about you. When you living right. When you doing what you supposed to be doing, bro. This how God feel about you, bro.
Right.
Read.
Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
God said we are a holy people. We are separate. We not like everybody else. Read.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
Read.
To be a special people.
God said we are special people. Think about it, bro. You got on J's, you got on dunks. Them dunks? You got on dunks and you got on New Balance. The shoes you got on right now, bro, is a testament to how we are the salt of the earth. Because nobody wore it. Wasn't nobody rocking New Balance until we start rocking it. Bro, we the trendsetters. But let's look at it like this, right? God say we special. You got play shoes, you know, shoes that you would just throw on to go clean up, you know what I mean, clean the yard. And then you got your J's, you got your dunks, you got your Gucci things. Which ones are you gonna put on your J's to go cut some grass? Hell no. So it's special, it's a difference, right? God is telling us, but it's a difference between us and the other nations, bro. We special. Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people.
No, we equal to.
Above all people.
Nah, we the same, bro. Everybody is equal, bro. We all bleed red. We all human. Read.
Above all people.
God said you are above all people that walk in this earth, bro. Ain't nobody better than you. Read.
That are upon the face of the earth. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you are more in number than any people.
God didn't choose us because we was deep as hell out here. No, bro. We are the greatest nation to walk the earth. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the Israelites. And you must keep the commandments of God. That's how we gonna get back on top, bro. What are some commandments? Bro, do you eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster? Huh? You allergic to it. Y'all related? They allergic to it too. That's good. Because you ain't supposed to be eating that shit. Those are bottom feeders. You know what I mean? That's why the water look like how it look. Because we eating everything that's supposed to clean it. We ain't supposed to be eating no shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. Oysters, mussels, clams. We ain't supposed to be eating that.
Right.
This what we supposed to be eating.
Young brother got a question.
What's good, bro?
Why did God allow us to go into slavery?
Why did he allow us to go in slavery? Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15. What's your name? All right. So look, bro. We the Israelites. I understand, bro. We the Israelites, bro. We God's chosen. We got to keep the commandments of God, bro. That's what we got to do, bro. Now, you said, why did God allow us to go into slavery, right?
Yes, sir.
Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 15.
Start over for him.
Okay.
I'm trying to get a grasp.
But it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So hearken means to hear. So God is saying if we don't hearken, if we don't hear, if we don't do,
unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Uh-huh.
to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
So, bro, is a curse a good or a bad thing?
I would like to think that's a bad thing, right?
Hell yeah, that's a bad thing.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So he said if we don't do what he said, if we don't keep his commandments, we gonna be cursed. So now let's get some of the curses. Now this shows why we are cursed people and that we are what's our nationality. Because give me Deuteronomy 1:1. Because Moses is talking to one people.
Right.
Right?
Deuteronomy 1 verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So Moses is talking to the Israelites. So now when we jump to the 28th chapter, Moses, he's still talking to the Israelites. And he said that if we didn't do what God said, we will be cursed. Now let's get a curse. Deuteronomy 28:68.
Bring it out.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So when the Israelites was in Egypt, what classification were they in? Do you remember? You ever heard of Moses saying, "Let my people go"? So when the Israelites were in Egypt, they were slaves.
Right.
They built some of the pyramids. I mean, they were the servant class. They were slaves. So read it from the top again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Give me Deuteronomy 5 and 6.
Bring it out.
So God said he was going to bring the Israelites back into Egypt. Now let's see what Egypt means, just so you know I'm not twisting nothing, bro. All right?
Deuteronomy 5 verse 6.
Uh-huh.
I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage.
So Egypt is the house of bondage. Bro, what's another word for bondage?
Like jail, right?
Slave, shackled up. Slavery, that's another word. Because when you in jail, you were slave, right?
Yeah.
So Egypt is slavery. So when we jump back to Deuteronomy 28:68, where Egypt is, keep in your mind slavery.
That's right.
Read.
Verse 7.
68.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 68.
Stay with me, bro.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again
Slavery.
with ships.
What people went into slavery on slave ships?
African Americans.
So-called black people, right? Did you know the so-called Mexicans went into slavery on slave ships?
No, I didn't know.
You didn't know that? 1492. When Christopher Columbus came over here, but he took some of our brothers, the tribe of Issachar and the tribe of Gad, back to Spain and Europe with him for slaves. So they went into slavery on slave ships too, bro.
The Mexicans.
The Mexicans, bro. In the Bible, the so-called Mexicans and the so-called African Americans got the same mama and daddy.
Say what?
Did you know that?
So
Look, bro. All these people right here, bro, we all got the same daddy. Now, some of us got different mamas, but we all got the same daddy. The seed comes from the man. So we are the Israelites, bro. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. So the so-called Mexicans, Issachar. The so-called African Americans, Judah, got the same mama and the same daddy, bro.
Right.
We are the same people. But you got to look at it like this. Look at it like this. The other nations, when we were conquered, this is what they did to us. Look at it like this. Say you got a bag of M&Ms, right? And you separate the colors. You put all the brown ones over here. You put the green ones over here. You put the orange ones over here, right? And you tell the brown ones, y'all black. You tell the orange ones, y'all Puerto Rican. You tell the green ones, y'all Mexicans. And you do it like that. So now you got the same The same, all these are M&Ms, right? They all the same. But now you got them thinking that they all different. That's what happened to us, bro. That's exactly what happened to us, bro. We've been raped, robbed, colonized, bro, separated, bro. We all are the same people. We come from the same family. But we think that we different. Yeah, they did. But why did that happen? Why did it happen? You remember Deuteronomy 28 and 15, the first scripture? Read it again.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do. If we don't listen to God and do what he told us to do, all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
But that is a curse from God. Because we chose not to do what he told us to do, now we are cursed. We go into slavery on slave ships. Give me 46.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee.
Now these curses, for not doing what God told us to do, these curses is going to be upon us.
For a sign and for a wonder.
For a sign and for a wonder. How do we know we at the beauty supply? Because the sign, right? Yeah. So these curses, us going into slavery on slave ships, us being colonized and raped, robbed, and murdered by the other nations, these are curses that's going to be upon us for a sign and a wonder. If you ever wondering, who are the Israelites? Who are those people? These curses is going to be the sign and the wonder.
And upon thy seed forever.
It's going to be upon us forever. Because you got to think about it, bro. Moses said this, over about 3,000 years ago? Thousands of years ago, he said that this was going to happen to the Israelites if they did not keep his commandments. Now, thousands of years later, it's our history. So if Moses said that if you don't keep the commandments, you're going to go into slavery on slave ships, and our people went into slavery on slave ships, bro, who are us? If Moses told the Israelites that they were going to go into slavery on slave ships for not keeping the commandments of God, and we went into slavery on slave ships, who are we? We are the Israelites, bro.
That's right.
That's what we are here to do. We are here to show our people, bro. We are not black. We are not Hispanic. We are not Native American.
Right.
We are the Israelites according to the Bible. According to God, we are the Israelites. That's who we are. That's who we be. Ain't nobody better than us. The kingdom of heaven is only for us. It's not for everybody. So did that answer your question? Do you got any other questions? Okay, but I got a question for you. How do you get the kingdom of heaven? Give me that Matthew 19. So, because that's something we want to go, right?
Right.
We want rulership on earth, right? We tired of being on the bottom, right? We tired of barely making ends meet. You know what I mean? You got that? Read.
Matthew 19, verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
So a young man pulled up on Christ, right? He was like, he didn't say it exactly like this, but I'm finna say it to where you understand. He was like, Christ, man, what I gotta do to get to heaven? Right? Read.
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
So Christ asked him, why you calling me good?
There is none good but one.
Uh-huh.
That is God.
So Christ gave all glory to the Father. What else does that show? That shows that it ain't no Trinity. It shows that there's a separation between God the Father and Christ. Read.
But if thou wilt enter into life,
But if you want to get the kingdom of heaven, right? What's your name, bro?
Keon.
Eon?
The K.
Keon? I had a partner named Keon. He died a while back. But Keon, if you want to get the kingdom of heaven, read.
keep the commandments.
Keep the commandments. That's how you get the kingdom of heaven. Now look, bro. Do you know some commandments?
Like the 10 Commandments?
We got to keep the 10, but it's more than just 10, bro.
I mean, I know some of the 10.
You know some of the 10, so what's some of the ones you know? You said you know some of them.
Honestly, I don't really.
But then, man, look, bro, I'm gonna give you a commandment real quick. Give me Exodus 20 and verse what, 14 or 15 or something like that.
And it one like about lying.
Exodus 20 verse
Watch this.
16.
Watch this.
Thou shalt not bear false witness.
What did you just do? You just told me that you knew some of the commandments, but then you was like, nah, I really don't.
Lie.
You just lied. And the Bible said what?
Thou shalt not bear false witness.
Bruh, don't be lying out here, bruh. That's a commandment. We gotta keep that. Don't be lying, bruh. Don't be jawing. You feel me? Read.
Against thy neighbor.
Don't lie to one another, bruh. I'm your neighbor. Your neighbor is not anybody that live next door to you, bruh. Because back then, we all stayed in the same community. You feel me? We wasn't mixed all up like how it is now. Read.
Verse 17. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house.
Thou shalt not covet. Don't. That means don't like okay. I'm gonna use us for an example, right? Say I'm having some paper, right? I'm having a little bit of money. I'm getting to my bag. You ain't doing so good. You like, you know what? Man, that nigga think he all that, man, because he eating right now, nigga. You know what I mean? Don't covet that, bro. Don't, because you can get some money too. Don't covet it, meaning don't.
Like lust, like envy.
That's a lust, envy, yes. You know what I mean? Don't covet. When you covet something, like if I covet money, I'm gonna break the commandments to get it. I'm gonna lie to you to get a dollar because I covet it.
I'm 55
You
years
see what I'm
old.
saying? I'm willing to break the laws of God to get what I want. Don't do that. Don't covet. Read.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his maid's manservant.
Don't covet his wife. Don't be trying to, you know what I mean? You know, brother got a nice looking wife, but don't be trying to slide up under to get her. You feel me? To knock her off. You feel me? To hit her. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Read.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
Don't covet, bruh. Don't be envious. Don't be jealous. Don't be willing to break the laws of God to get something. All right? So, how do we get the kingdom of heaven? We got to keep the commandments, right? So, but now listen. We don't know the commandments. What's going on, bro? What's your name, fella? Huh? Akil? Akil? Okay, I'm Malachi. So right now we're going over how do we get the kingdom of heaven. So right now we've been living in filth. We haven't.
out here, what?
You feel me, bruh? So we haven't known the commandments. We haven't been taught the commandments. So we in sin. What is sin? Do you know what sin is?
Yes, sir.
What's sin?
Shit, everything that's not good for you, right?
Okay, that's kind of vague, you know what I mean? Because eating too much, well, digging in your nose and wiping it on the table, that's not good, but is it a sin? You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of vague. Give me sin.
But sin, ain't that like, I think I know a little something about
Okay,
sins.
well,
Like,
let me know, bro.
ain't there like a sin like lust,
That's a sin.
greed?
Okay. But what is sin?
Hey, I be seeing y'all out here, bro. Next time I see, I gotta get this toilet
Bro,
paper
you gotta
to the
get
house,
with us, bro. You gotta get with us, family.
Yes,
So
sir.
look, I'm finna show you in the Bible
appreciate
before
y'all.
you go.
Yes, sir.
Before you go, bro. I'm gonna show you what sin is real quick.
1 John 3 verse 4. Whosoever committed sin
The topic is sin. Whosoever commits sin.
transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is breaking God's laws. That's what sin is. So if the Bible says, "Thou shalt not kill," what's going against that?
Killing something.
Killing. That's the sin. You feel me? So sin is breaking God's laws. Today is the Sabbath day. We're not supposed to buy, sell, cook, do none of that today. You just went and bought some tissue.
Right.
But you didn't know. That's a sin, bro. You didn't know that though. But now that you know, next Sabbath roll around, bro, don't do it.
Make sure you got your toilet paper ready at the
Make
house.
sure you got
Don't
your
take
shit
none
together,
up,
you
man.
feel me,
So we not
before the
going to
Sabbath day.
Got you.
That's what we gotta do, bro.
Got you.
Let's go over the beard. Give me that Leviticus 21 and 5.
appreciate y'all, bro.
It's good, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hey, help. Can you grow a beard?
Not really. Not
I mean,
like
but,
yours.
but look at my brother right here.
Yeah, that's about as
You
much
see
as
what
I
I'm
get,
saying?
man.
I mean, but he growing what he can keep. You feel me? He ain't shaving it off. Did you know that was a law? Watch this.
Leviticus 21 verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their heads.
So now look, we ain't supposed to get the Michael Jordan. Now don't get me wrong, look at me, bro. Hey, it's gone. You feel me? I got the drop top. But I still got something around the end. Now don't get me wrong, you can cut it down low. Cause I ain't gonna lie. When the Sabbath is over, I'm finna get my hair cut. You feel me? I don't walk around with the George Jefferson. You feel me? You can clean it up and make it look cool. But don't take a razor to it and shave it all the way bald. You gotta have some hair on your head. You feel me? Read.
So it's a sin to be bald-headed.
That
It's a sin to shave your head bald.
Why?
Now, if you going bald naturally, you naturally going bald. That's not a sin. But to shave it bald, that's the sin. Why? Because that is an Egyptian custom. And when we was coming out of slavery, out of the Egyptian captivity, that's something that we did. So it's all good, bro. So God said, look, everything y'all doing, that's what these Egyptians doing, don't do that. That's why.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word